Hello, buddy. It's Slumpy Snail from the Slumpy Snail generation, and what is going on with my hair? Hello, buddy. Welcome back to another video. I was supposed to do this video like a week after I did the record collection video, the updated one. I think that was like part 6, but I didn't realize I'd be at a different place. I wasn't, able to have my CDs on me. But now that I'm back home, I can do this video with my CDs because I have them. But yeah, like I said in the last video, 2024 is probably the year I collected the most CDs out of any year ever. Like I think I doubled my CD collection, and then some. So like not only doubled, but maybe even freaking tripled or something. I don't know. But just because it's just so much cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been collecting records for like 5-6 years. And like it's been getting way more expensive. Except recently I've been buying a lot of records. You know what I mean? Like I think about like what, five recently, which is probably the most I've ever bought in a long time in a single month, if it's not from a record haul. But like I think because like Christmas season passed, I got a lot of money, and so I think that's why. But I think I'm slowly getting back into collecting records, because I don't know, I don't feel like, I don't know, it's just like I don't know. I just feel like buying records right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though I can buy them on CD for cheaper, I just feel like buying records because I just miss buying records. But it's not about records today. Today it's about CDs. So, before we get into a big ass intro, just get into it, because I don't know how long this video is going to be, because I don't think there's that many CDs since the last time. But, we'll see. Just get into the video. Like I was saying, it's not too much than last time, but it is a decent chunk, so, yeah. I just got a bunch of random CDs in no particular order, just from the pile that I had, and, so yeah, let's just get into them. The first CD that I have right here is Sade's Promises on CD. I forgot about that glare. Sade's Promises is on CD. In 2024, I had a crazy Sade hyperfixation. I mean, of course, she's such an amazing artist. And I really got into music heavily last year. Y'all saw this in my birthday vlog. Only thing new I can say about it now is that I've been, when I bought this, I wasn't the biggest fan of this album. I did like it, and I didn't hate it. But over time, listening to it more, especially on CD, I've grown to more liking of it. And it's probably like top 3 Sade albums of all time, which isn't hard because I think there's only like 6 of them. But still, I really enjoy this one. It's really instrumental. It's definitely different from the first album, but it's just like in a good way. It's more transformative. Okay, Mr. Anthony Fantano, don't mind the fucking hair. Okay, Mr. Anthony Fantano, using big ass words like transformative, informative, prerogative, and especially I love that first song, Is It a Crime? Such a classic song. It's just like it always hits my heart. Every single time I hear it. The Swedish Taboo is amazing. I love Punch Drunk. And you forgot War of Hearts, dumbass. It's a war of hearts. And there's a lot of amazing songs in here. This is like one of the reasons why I love Sade, because it's just like such a beautiful album. You know what I'm saying? It's just oh my goodness. All the instruments are just amazing, and her voice is also impeccable. Of course, it's Sade. Then up next, of course, we have this classic Sade, Love Deluxe. I'm actually kind of mad because I really wanted this on vinyl, but it's a little expensive for me on vinyl, so I had to sacrifice and get it on CD. There's some albums where like I only want to listen to on vinyl. There's some albums that I only want to listen on vinyl I have on CD, which is like, I don't know why I have this feeling to where, I don't know, I just like, I mean, like the sound doesn't change whether you buy it on vinyl or CD. But I don't know, I just feel like some albums are better to be experienced on vinyl, and some albums are better to be experienced on CD, and some albums are better to be experienced on cassette. But I bought this because, you can get more CDs for less money. And so I got this, and I love this album so much. This is another album where like I can only listen to it at nighttime. Or, no, I mean, I can't only listen to it at nighttime, but I did have a cool memory listening to this at nighttime, walking around the streets of Pasadena. Amazing album. I love Sade. I'm really glad I actually have this. This is just a monumental album to have, and I think everyone who collects albums should have this album in their collection. Might as well bring this up because it's by the same artist, but you actually saw this in a previous video, in my Amoeba Records video. It's Sade's Lover Rock 2 CD version. Yeah, y'all see me get this in the Amoeba video that I did. I got this on Amoeba Records, and it's a 2 CD. The first CD is the original album, and the second CD is a bunch of music videos, which I haven't actually seen yet. Cause usually when I get 2 CDs, I put the second CD in my PS4 and I watch it. I actually do watch it. I don't care if like you can watch it on YouTube. I actually watch the second CDs on my PS4. I haven't had time to watch it yet, but this is another Sade album. It took me a long time to get into, but when I did and I fully understand it, I was like, wow, cause this is actually incredibly drastic shift compared to a lot of Sade albums. But once you understand it, like it's a really perfect experience just for listening. I'd recommend that you only listen to this album at nighttime though. I don't know why, I just feel like this, for me, I think that's because when I got into it, I listened to it at nighttime. But I think I can only listen to this album at nighttime. I don't think I listen to it in the daytime. I did once, and I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Are there some albums that you can only listen to in a certain type of day? I'm not saying that this album is bad because I can only listen to a certain time of day. But I don't know. For some reason, I associate this album with nighttime. But I will definitely check out that other CD. Might as well bring these out the way because you already saw them in the video. I also got these two in the Amoeba video. The Roots, Do You Want More? And Helter Skelter's first album. I know there's not much more I can say about it than I said in the video. But I played this for my dad, The Roots, Do You Want More? In the car. And he actually haven't listened to this album before. And I got him into it. And he really likes it. He was like because he went on a trip recently to a different country and actually played this on his headphones, and so that's cool that I got him into this. I also played this for the car with my dad too, and I got him to Sean P and Helter Skelter. I've been trying for so long to get him to Sean P and Helter Skelter, and I finally did. Now it's really cool. If you haven't gotten to Sean P yet and you like hip hop, then you actually hate hip hop, because why don't you listen to Sean P? And a lot of the CDs I got in 2024 are actually from Sibline Records, because y'all know Sibline. Y'all know how crazy I am with Sibline. I don't even have to introduce anymore. Well, if you're new, Sibline is a local record store in Pasadena, but I go to Pasadena a lot, so I go there a lot. And they have a lot of cool used records. Basically, an older record store. You won't find new releases there, but you will find a lot of old releases there. And what's really cool is that they have a really, really cool CD hip-hop collection, which you will see more of to show you how cool they really are. And I think I got most of these groups' CDs from there. And I also, when I saw this, I went crazy because I've been needing this forever. Because this is another record that's just you need to have in your collection. And it's the Roots, Things Fall Apart. I've been needing this album since 1902, and I'm so glad I finally got it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just needed this since forever, and I really need it. So this is really nice that I finally got to complete something that I really wanted on my checklist forever. Same with the Roots, Do You Want More? I've always wanted that album, and so that now that I have them on CD for a cheaper price than get them on vinyl, it's like I can check my checklist faster. But yeah, monumental hip hop album. If you love hip hop and you haven't listened to this album, then you actually hate hip hop. Then up next we got 2 CDs that actually got a hip hop show. Remember when I saw Yoru Jug? Well, I got his newest album that came out last year, Movie, on CD. Did I show it? I think I did show it off in the video. I really enjoyed Yoru Jug's Movie. I think it was a nice album that came out in 2024. I just like Jug's comeback album because he had a crazy run in like 2022, 2023. Like he just kept making albums, and it's like, bro, you need to slow down, please. And like, I'm glad that he did because he actually made a really good, phenomenal album. Like I said, less is more, and it's always quality over quantity. But I'm really glad. I actually went to the tour, as you saw in the video, the tour for this album, and it's a really nice album. And I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got it at the show because you get more memories of physical items when you get them at the show. And so I always remember what pieces of merchandise I always get at the shows, and this will forever be tied to that memory of the Yoru Jug show I went to, and of course the YouTube video. But no shameless plug. I also got this CD too, which is something I've been needing for a long time. I love Yoru Jug's Transportation, and look at that, he signed it. What? Yeah, he signed this. I'm not too big of getting signatures from artists, but I don't know. He was offering it, so of course I took it. I got a signature and I got a picture with him. Yeah, I got it. I'm pretty sure I showed this off in the Jug video, but I just want to show it off again for people who haven't seen it. I'll put a link in it somewhere. It's somewhere, but this is a classic album. This is the album that got me into Jug. And this is something, another CD that I've really been wanting for a long time, and I'm finally glad I did it, especially since I got it at his show, and it's signed, so it comes with the extra memories. Boop! So remember in my record collection video, part 6, I was saying I had a huge Stevie Wonder hyperfixation. Well, here's a kind of continuation of that with Stevie Wonder's Innervisions. I think this is the first Stevie Wonder. Was this the first Stevie Wonder physical I ever got? I don't know, but it's kind of cool because this is the first. This is actually the Stevie Wonder album that got me into Stevie Wonder. Like, this is the one that actually got me into him. And it's from no other but Sibline Records. Fun fact: most of my Stevie Wonder collection is from Sibline Records, so that's kind of cool. But this is the album that actually got me into Stevie Wonder. I remember playing this for the first time, and my mind just flipped. Oh my goodness, I was not the same person again. All these songs are classic. Too High, Living for the City, Golden Lady, Higher Ground, Don't You Worry About a Thing, Mr. Know-It-All. This whole album is classic. This is actually a perfect album. This is actually a perfect album. I know people talk about songs in the key of life, but Innervisions, people overlook it. This is actually like a phenomenal album, at least to me. I will always remember the day when I first listened to this on my headphones, and like it changed my life forever. Like, it's serious. Name some albums in the description that have changed your life forever, because I like to hear. Because because there are some to me that actually reworked my reality. Definitely check out Stevie Wonder's Innervisions. It is an amazing listen, and you will thank me. Also talking about Stevie Wonder, I got Fulfilling This First Finale. This is a Stevie Wonder that a lot of people look over. I think this came out. Ooh, when did this come out? I think this came out after Innervisions and before Song in the Key of Life. So it's kind of between like two phenomenal albums. And I would argue that this is another amazing Stevie Wonder album, especially in his era where he did all those hits. I would also argue that this is that. But a lot of people don't even talk about this album, which I can understand. It is not as I don't know. It is different than the other albums, but I think it does have its fair share of good moments. Like Smile Please, Boogie on Reggae Woman, Creeping, Bird of Beauty, which is actually probably one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs of all time. I actually have developed a love for this Stevie Wonder album like over time. And I think people should look at this more, like listen to it more, because it's actually, if you love Stevie Wonder, this is actually a really nice album. Phenomenal Song in the Key of Life, Innervisions, A Talking Book, or like any of his Golden Run. But I feel like it still is an amazing album that came out during that amazing period. Talking about albums that have changed my life forever, we got Prince. This is another one like Sade's Love Deluxe, which I really wanted on vinyl instead of CD. I actually think I bought this the same day as Sade's Love Deluxe, and I wanted it on vinyl, but like I had to settle for it on CD because I'm broke, and you get I already explained it. You get more CDs for less. But it's just nice to have it on the physical, you know what I'm saying? It's the same sound, throughout. But this album changed my life, like, forever. I remember the first time I listened to it, and I just blew my mind away. Bambi will forever be one of my favorite songs of all time. But as I listened to it throughout more and more through the years, I gained more appreciation to it more and more forever. Like, I think it's one of my favorite Prince projects of all time. Like, top 5. And if you're a Prince fan, you know how crazy that is. But my opinion, let me check this out. But of course, we got Prince's Purple Rain, which is, his most famous album of all time. I got this at $2.99 at some random record store. I don't know if I posted it, maybe I didn't, but yeah, I got this at a random like used record store that had like a bunch of really cool old records for really cheap prices. Like this guy for $2.99. You might see some other ones I got for like cheap prices too. But yeah, I got Prince's Purple Rain, which is his most famous album. And I actually love a lot of songs in here. But what is kind of crazy is that I didn't really like it that much the first listen. You know what I'm saying? I loved Sign of the Times, 1999, Prince, Love Sexy. Like I loved other Prince albums like immediately, but this one took me more time to actually get into. And actually, don't kill me for this, but I didn't also really like the Batman soundtrack first listen. It's weird. Like I don't know. I feel like Prince soundtracks, don't really hit for me as much as his album, which makes sense because like there's only like a limited amount of creativity that you can put into movie soundtracks, only because they're restricted to a different audience that is more streamlined and more, let's say, censored or something, or like I don't know. I feel like there's more freeness you have in a regular album compared to making an album for a movie soundtrack that has probably more censorship. But of course, later down I finally understand it, and I wouldn't say for me, because this might be controversial, but I wouldn't even say this is like top 5 Prince albums of all time, which is like some people, what the hell are you saying? Maybe my opinion would change, But there are more the other Prince albums that I do love more than this, but I still got it because it's the cornerstone of music forever, and I still love a lot of tracks on here. Here, let me just say what else I got at that record store. I got John Coltrane's Coltrane Sound for $3.99. I love John Coltrane, and it's a shame I don't have more records of him. I only have Love Supreme in this one, but this is another record that I've always wanted for a little while, because I'm listening to it the first time and it's like, oh, this is nice. Woo! I'm glad I played perfectly for getting it for such a cheap price, because I looked at it because like the CD looked a little bit used, but it plays perfectly, which is amazing. This is an album I definitely want on vinyl, not on CD, but you gotta sacrifice because money is a big issue. If you're a John Coltrane fan, I heavily suggest you listen to this album. This is a really nice John Coltrane. Man, just the way my braces are and the way my teeth is like moved in my mouth, like, and most of my jaw, it's just like, it's hard to talk. Because my teeth and my mouth, they're not used to being positioned that way, my braces, and also like the jaw structure, just like, it's just my mouth is whole fucked up right now, which is fucked up because why am I even being a YouTuber if I can barely even talk? But you know what, it's training, it's raining, the sky is pouring, and the old man is snoring. Oh my goodness, your likes are boring. Oh my goodness, what the fuck are you even doing in your life? This is a really nice John Coltrane album that I don't see not many fans talk about, but this is really nice. It really did change my mind the first time I listened to it. And then also I got Herbie Hancock's Thrust from the same record store for $3.99. See, I told you I got all these for like cheap ass prices. This is a Herbie Hancock's like, I think, jazz fusion era, which is probably my favorite era of his. Like, he was made to be a jazz fusionist. I don't care. That's not a real word. Call me Dr. Seuss, the way I choose Deuce Goose. Bruce Banner with the scanner. Danimal Animal. Cannibal Hannibal. What the fuck? I need more records from his jazz fusion era, because I got like Headhunters, of course, his most famous album, but you know, there's more of those that I want to get that I'll throw up on screen that I forgot the name, I don't know why, but I'll throw them on screen. What more I'd love to get from Herbie Hancock. Oh my god, why are you making me edit this? One of my favorite jazz artists of all time. And he's influenced me so much, and it's a shame I don't have any more Herbie Hancock. You know, I might as well just show you the rest of my, you know, funk and soul collection before I finish off with the hip hop releases. This record changed my life. Now, I know I said that about a lot of records, but this one really did. You know what I'm saying? I remember listening to it the first time. Oh my goodness. I remember listening to it the first time of Good Burger. What? It wasn't Volcano War. What do you mean listen to a Good Burger? Well, it's Funkadelics. Uncle Jam wants you to funk with him. If you know, you know. This is in Good Burger. I never hear this for the first time in Good Burger and be like, damn, this is so funky. I love this. Can never find on streaming services. I never was on streaming services for a little bit, but then I got off. And I've always wanted this on vinyl, but the vinyl's always expensive and they don't repress it that much. They repressed it, I think, recently, but only in Europe, so like it's an import. So it'll be a little bit more expensive. This is also a European import, but I actually got this in the record store, which it was a little bit more expensive because it was a European import, but I finally got it, so it doesn't matter. I love Parliament Funkadelic. They have influenced me tremendously, but who haven't they influenced? Can I just be real for you? Phenomenal record. This record has influenced many people. I also have samples like De La Soul, like this. People sample this all the time. This is a phenomenal record. Even you can even see Prince is on here talking about how much he loved the album. So that's how much, you know, this album is amazing, how much this group is amazing. If you got Prince talking about them in a great light. Really the blueprint for everything. You already know how I feel about Funkadelic in my record collection video, so I'm not going to repeat myself. But I'm so glad I finally got this record, because I've been needing it my whole life. And then you hear Michael Jackson's Invincible. You know, I thought I actually wouldn't like this record, because I know a lot of times, older artists, the more further down they go in their career, the less better they sound, but I actually really like this album. I know a lot of people have their problems with this album, but I don't know, I find some charm in it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I just really like it. I mean, it does sound like it's from an era, but all Michael Jacksons do sound like it's from its era. But I don't know, I really enjoy this. That's probably because it sounds a lot more like hip hop, and of course I'm a hip hop head, but yeah, I don't know. I would go even so far to say it's my top 3. Would I say that? Top 3. It's definitely off the wall. Bad. I love Dangerous. I mean, the thing about Dangerous is that I love 75% of Dangerous. Or maybe 80%. I don't know. I think it drags on near the end of it. But I love Dangerous. That's a record that I really need. I really need Dangerous. But yeah, I could say that. I'd say Off the Wall my favorite, Bad my second favorite, and Invincible my third favorite, and then Thriller, which is, come at me in the comments. I know that's wild, but that's just my opinion. Get this fucking. Is that better now? You don't have to, you have to look at that weird hair anymore. But I don't know if I can really say that anymore, because I was actually listening to Thriller the other day on vinyl, and like I think the reason why I don't listen to this album a lot is because of the title track Thriller. You know, because as a kid growing up, I only heard it during like Halloween time, and so it's like, oh, I can only listen to the record during Halloween time, because I think Thriller sticks out like a sore thumb. And which is, I think now I'm getting like unlearning that like I can listen to it whenever I want, but like I think that's the reason why Thriller was, because I mean this is like arguably like his best work. I would say now, because it's been a little while since I recorded this video, it'd be Off the Wall, Bad, and Thriller, because I mean it's just obvious, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I actually love a lot of songs on here, but I think Thriller like throws me off, because like I've only listened to it during Halloween times. I only associate it during Halloween times, so I don't even listen to that much. But I have been more recently. But yeah, definitely be listening to the Michael Jackson album, because it didn't even get that much buzz, because also the label tried to kill it itself, which I understand, because Michael Jackson is at a label battle, so it's like, oh, you're not fucking with us, so we're not gonna fuck with you. But definitely check this out, because I think this does get overlooked, and I don't know, I really enjoy it. Then up next we got Kendrick Lamar's Untitled Unmastered. It's another one I really wanted on vinyl, but I had to sacrifice and get on CD. Just because it was cheap, and it's kind of, I feel like it's, whenever I see the vinyl, it's more expensive than it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a 1 LP. It's not even that long of an album. It's just like I don't know. I feel like they be high pricing the vinyl on this too much. So I got on CD because they be overpricing the vinyl. But I actually didn't really listen to it that much. But getting on CD, I've listened to it more and more, and I've actually got found appreciation for this album. And of course, this is like the off tracks off of the Pimp Butterfly, but I think they all hold their own merit. You know what I'm saying? Like it just goes into a whole new world of what the Pimp Butterfly could have been. And I do find a charm in these tracks, and I actually do like a lot of these tracks. Like I think I've been bumping Entitled 08 since forever. Oh, it's just so funky. Yeah, a nice little charming album. And hey, most of y'all favorite rappers' unreleased tracks don't even sound as good. So also I got that in an FYE in the mall, and I also got these in the FYE in the mall. There's an FYE in our mall, and 90% of the time they be having boo ass records, but sometimes I actually do pick something up, and I picked that up, and I picked Denzel Curry's Taboo. I actually really like this. I haven't spent that much time listening to it, other Denzel Curry projects, but there are some tracks on here that I have held, that I have hold on to after this, and maybe I should listen to it more and more. So I can't tell you my final thoughts on this album, because I haven't listened to it enough. I feel like I need to listen to it 2 more times, but I picked it up because it was a Denzel Curry album at a record store for a cheap price, and I got it because I wanted to keep listening to it. But I think it's a fine record from what I remember, but I want to keep listening to it. But I am happy with my purchase though. But this is the album that got me into Denzel Curry. Of course, the 2022, With My Eyes See Your Future. I loved this album when it first came out. Oh my goodness, this is just a phenomenal. I was actually listening to it today. Yeah, I was listening to it today. That's crazy. Such a phenomenal album. I love the production on this album. This feels so thematic, feels like a movie, and it's really cool. And I've been wanting this album for a long time, so it's finally cool that I did get it. Of course, I wanted it on vinyl, but I got it on CD, and it's cool that it still came with the Obi strip. One of my only CDs that has an Obi strip, and that's just basically an essential for me to get. Oh, and also, it doesn't come in this blue CD. The original CD cracked, and so I put it in one of my blue CD cases. And then here we go, the last of the Hip Hop Sibling records, to show you how amazing they are. I don't think there's that many sibling CDs in this episode than previous ones, but the ones I'm about to show you are crazy. Let's start off with an original only built for Cuban links. Look at it, it even has the purple jewel case, which I think is only on the original ones. I got it for $10. What? I told you! It'd be cheap as dirt! When I got this on CD, I only listened to the album a few times beforehand, but I definitely listened to it a lot more, and I gained a new appreciation after buying it. Like, my jaw dropped when I saw this in the store. I was like, That's crazy, but I'm glad I got it because it's definitely essential. And I need more Wu-Tang. I don't know why I haven't collected that many Wu-Tang. I think I only have like 2. No, I got 3 Wu-Tang records. Wait, how many Wu-Tang records do I have? So hopefully this is a start to collecting more Wu-Tang. And then here's an album that I actually haven't listened to until I bought it on CD at Sibling. I've seen this record all around everywhere. It's a pretty famous album, but I never listened to it before. And it's Juvenile's 400 Degrees. I love the South. The South is beginning to become one of my favorite coasts. The more I learn about it, the more I listen to it. And so I definitely picked this up because of that, that Pen and Pixel album cover. And it's a really good album. It's actually it's a really good album. I'm so glad I picked it up. And it's only $15. Not even a bad price for an original. But yeah, I'm really glad I picked this up. I remember I listened to this for the first time in my car with my dad. And we both really enjoyed it. Here's another album that I really wanted since forever. I want it on vinyl, of course, but I got it on CD because I saw it at Sibling for a cheap price. It's Tupac's Strictly. I think this is one of the first Tupac albums I've ever listened to, and it really hooked me into him, and I really enjoy it. I love the production on it, and I just this album really has a charm to me that I know he got better, the more albums he put out, but I think this one is probably my favorite out of all. So many of my favorite songs are on here, like Holler at Me, Point the Finger, Come and Get Some, Keep Your Head Up, and then of course I Get Around, which is like one of the Tupac songs of all time. You know what? Do you want to know something? I'm about to listen to it right now. Album's so good that I'm about to listen to this actually right now. You know what? The editing this video got me in the mood to listen to this. It's been a long time since I listened to this album. I'm about to listen to it again. Look at my cool CD chamber. I'm really glad I finally got this because this is another one that I checked off the box that I really needed. I think that's crazy. I think I'm coming up to where I'm finishing all the. I think recently it's crazy because I've been record shopping recently, and I think I'm nearing in on all the records I've ever wanted, and it's kind of a weird feeling because I'm narrowing in on my checklist, and it's oh my goodness. But that just means that I need to get into more music, and so I guess it's time to listen to more music. And here we are, the last 2 CDs of this collection. Both of them are digipacks. This is another one on that checklist. It's MF Doom's Danger Doom. I think I have all of MF Doom's solo and collaborative albums up until 2009. I don't have his later works like Czarface, JJ Doom, or Neruvian Doom, which I might get one day. I want to get JJ Doom because I've been wanting to re-listen to it, and I think we're all judging it too harshly because it's different, but I think we should all get back into JJ Doom, or get into JJ Doom, because I don't know, I feel like it is pretty underrated, because I think it is good. People don't like this album a lot, but I actually love this album. I love Danger Doom. I've always loved Danger Doom. I've never hated it. I even love the skits, which is a controversial thing to say, but I actually love the skits. It's Adult Swim and hip-hop. That actually goes together like peanut butter and jelly. So I'm finally glad I got this, especially since it's an OG copy for a cheap price. I think I got this for $15 or even less. I need to look at it, but I don't think I got this too expensive, which is nice. And then here is the last CD of the collection, and that's just a pretty new one. I think it came out 2022, and you couldn't listen to it on streaming services. You still can't listen to it on streaming services. Not only is it by a classic group, but also so it's an easier way I can listen to it all the time. It's Black Star's No Fear of Time. We've been waiting forever for this to get on vinyl and CD, and so when I saw this at my record store, I picked it up because it just came out when I just so happened to get there. And I got it because I haven't actually listened to it before, and because of how not on streaming, and I actually really enjoy it. Although it is a very, very short project, I think it is really nice, and it's really cool that it's all produced by Madlib. And also it's easy for fans to collect all Black Star's albums because they only have 2 albums together, unless you're counting all the solo work of Mos Def and Talib Kweli, which you got a lot more to collect. But I actually really do love the new album, and the only thing I wish for is I wish it was longer. That's the only thing I wish for. I just wish that album was way longer than it was. Because we waited how many years for them to reunite? Maybe a couple of decades. You're making it more drastic than it seems to be. It's at least 2 decades. Or at least 1 decade and 5 years or 9 years. Or... the fuck is that sound? That's all the CDs that I've gotten since the last CD collection video. And then share the YouTube comments below of a CD that you've gotten recently, or a record, or a cassette. Oh, I can say this. See, I don't get cassettes like I used to. I get cassettes every now and then, but I actually got this cassette the other day. We got Organized Confusion, Stress, The Extinction Agenda. Pain, stress, my brain can't even rest. It's hard to maintain this pressure on my chest. Excessive frustration strikes. I'm really glad this came back. They repressed it. I was gonna get it on the 3LP, but it was kind of too expensive, so I was like, you know what? I love this album, but I want to get it on cassette. I don't know why I didn't get it on CD. It didn't come in a cool 2 CD, which came with the regular album and instrumentals. But I don't know, I just got it on cassette. I remember buying this album from my stepdad on CD, and I wanted my own copy, so I just got my own. I also bought this on cassette because I need to be adding more cassettes, because I've been barely buying any cassettes nowadays. But let's see what happens in 2025. What would I buy more? Will I buy more records, CDs, or cassettes? I think, 2019 through 2020, I want to say 2021 was like where I bought the most records. Then 2022, 2023 was when I bought the most cassettes. I think 2024 was when I bought the most CDs. So let's see what I buy the most of this year. So far I've already bought 5 records, 0 CDs, and 1 tape. So let's see what happens. That's all I got for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will let you know when I do have a gang of CD next time to do our next CD collection. Maybe we will, I don't know, like I said in the last record collection video, I don't know what the state it will be. I guess, I don't know, I've been buying a lot more records recently, so maybe there'll be another record collection video, but, like I said, we'll see what I buy this year. But, thank you for watching this video, that's all I gotta say. I'll see every single one of you next video. Peace! They got bluey cereal? That looks nasty. That looks like mold. That looks nasty. They got bluey cereal? That looks nasty. Oh, that's like moldy cheese. You want to eat that? It's